Good afternoon. Let me welcome you to this year's HBCU Africa Homecoming Ghana event. I'm very pleased to have been invited to speak at this opening session and welcome you to the event. A year ago, when the event took place, I was not able to join you, but I'm particularly pleased that it has become possible for me to be at this event, even if virtual, this year. I'm pleased for several reasons. The first being that the aims of the HBCU organizers are very similar to what we stand for at the African Research Universities Alliance, ARUA, where I'm Secretary-General. I'm pleased that one of the expected outcomes of this event will be greater collaboration between universities in Africa and historically Black colleges and universities in the US. The goals of HBCU are not very different from those of ARUA. ARUA is made up of 16 of Africa's flagship universities. We came together in 2015 in order to be able to work together for the advancement of research and graduate training in Africa. ARUA brings together some of Africa's flagship universities. There are 6 of them in South Africa and 10 others in other countries, including Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Nigeria, Ghana, and Senegal. The main purpose of our coming together is driven by the fact that we believe that without collaboration, it will not be possible for us as single entities to be able to have the kind of impact we should have on the making of policy towards the SDGs in our countries, the Sustainable Development Goals, underwrite everything the African governments seek to do in order to change the situation for people. And it's our responsibility as researchers, as academics, to make that possible, to provide the knowledge base that will lead to that transformation. ARUA works in 13 priority areas. And for these 13 priority areas, we have created 13 centers of excellence that are located in 9 different universities. So, for example, at the University of Cape Town, we have 2 centers of excellence, one for inequalities research and the other for climate change. So these 2 are expected to bring together all of the best African researchers in those fields. They are supposed to provide them with the resources, provide them with an environment that allows them to share the search for knowledge, to share the resources, to share their time as they pursue the knowledge that will lead to transformation. At Stellenbosch University, we have a Center of Excellence for Energy. It is supposed to lead the search for new sources of energy that will lead to an effective energy transition in the region. At Rhodes University, we have a Center of Excellence for Water. This Center of Excellence focuses on enhancing the quality of water and also conserving water for future use. At Wits University, also in South Africa, we have 2 centers of excellence, one for migration and mobility, and the other for nanotechnology and materials development. If Africa is going to transform its structural base, it needs proper research that emphasizes the use of new technology. And we expect the Center of Excellence at Wits University to help us do that transition. At Makerere University in Uganda, we have a Center of Excellence that focuses on notions of identity. We see all the changes taking place in African societies. We see all the major developments in relation to identity. We understand the need for thorough research of these new ideas. At University of Nairobi, we run a new Center of Excellence focusing on non-communicable diseases and multimorbidity. The need for this arises from the recognition of the fact that NCDs will be a major area of concern to all African communities. It's important that we conduct research that will help find solutions to this growing menace. In Ethiopia, we have 2 centers of excellence at Addis Ababa University. The first focuses on post-conflict societies. It's expected that in this era, where many African countries have emerged from previous conflicts, focus will be on how to reorganize them, manage them properly, develop the kinds of economies that they need for transformation. So the Center of Excellence on Post-Conflict Societies will lead that charge. The second is on good governance. What kind of research is important, and what kind of people will we require to manage policies that will lead to improved governance in African countries? Our final 2 centers of excellence are located at the University of Lagos. The first is on urbanization and habitable cities. The recognition of the fact that many African countries are experiencing rapid urbanization, uncontrolled urbanization, has drawn us to create the Center of Excellence to help us understand the dynamics of urbanization and to help us understand what is required to make our cities more habitable. The last one is on unemployment and skills development. We all recognize the need to do something about the growing challenges of youth unemployment especially. How do we equip young people for a better future? How do we understand the sources of unemployment in Africa and therefore how to deal with that unemployment? That will be the focus of this Center of Excellence. So as you can see, our centers of excellence have been carefully chosen to reflect the pursuit of the Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs. As African governments work with us to do the research, find the possible solutions to the various development challenges, it will become easier for us to work with other universities in other parts of the world to solve these problems. We believe strongly in collaboration. We believe in partnerships. So for us, working with the HBCUs should be very much a natural thing. It's something that we look forward to. We look forward to a future in which researchers from historically Black colleges and universities in the US will be very much a part of our search for solutions to African development problems. We expect to be able to exchange students. We expect to be able to exchange faculty. So we'll be able to find joint solutions to the problems of the world. Thank you very much. I wish you a very, very productive engagement at this event. Bye.